or maybe because of people like you, it will break and you will still be alive. And then that shock could be one of the shock that you are going to take to your grave. I never believe it in my life. I can never, if anybody told me that Nigeria is, you might be shocked to death. I would like you to actually witness it. I want to witness it, but these guys will push all of us to that edge. They will. Listen to this.
I will hit the ground running. I know where it happened. I'm for Senegal. I'm for Senegal. Immediately the president signed the letter for March. This is June. As of today, he has reduced the cost of importation in Senegal to help reduce the cost of food, bread, gari. No, this is not food now. Baba not saying who chop that life go vote for next election. He hit the ground running. We say some people go hit ground and we go there run. Where they worry you. You hit ground with the run, they say, I'll call the light give you. Nigeria here today, Baba, the guy reduced the cost of importation. For here they increase the importation cost every 2 hours. Once a day, but so boy, raise. They'll call explain to you, you need to be calm and endure the baby step of suffering. Money no deal, but immediately the Fed now Senate 75 billion to renovate Senate chamber. Where they go sit down, make wrong decision. Why you they sit down and make the wrong decision? Stand down, which one be? Stand, no be wrong decision you still make where they worry you. We there now, they go buy yachts, buy jets. See Burkina Faso, the president also suspend all government vehicle purchase. Baba they channel all that cost right now to agriculture. That's how they sweat now. Nigeria, anytime they discuss Nigeria matter, you are stressed already. You are stressed. I was saying, no, Nigeria, are they America? As I just mentioned Nigeria, he's Joko. He's Joko.
I just a stress person too much. GCN, thank you very much for that super chat. That's quite generous of you. Thanks a lot. Nigeria Matata person. And indeed, it can make you sweat every now and then. So yeah, Senegal, the ones that we celebrated the guy the other day. The guy has reduced the importation duty on some certain goods. Yeah, to reduce the cost of living in his country. That's something. In Nigeria, Tifnubu and the gang, indeed, they are raising it. Raise them. Between January and April, they increased the import tariff. They increased it 4 times. They are telling Nigerians that they are bringing the dollar down, right? But at the ports, a dollar is exchanged for 1,500 naira to a dollar. So if you are an importer, that's how much you are going to pay for the charges of importing anything into Nigeria. If you import a used vehicle to Nigeria, they will charge you about 40% of the value of the vehicle. You will pay it in dollars. Yeah, these criminals. Then they will turn around and tell Nigerians that the reform we are doing is everything is going to come down. They are working to go and buy food and import food to Nigeria themselves so that they can share the food and then take pictures and tell you that they've spent $2 billion importing food to feed the poor. But the port, you see those ones where you go use your money by, they are taxing them to death at the port and they are telling you everything is going to. So somebody somewhere, without having to allocate government's money, just presidential fiat, the import duty in Senegal has been reduced so as to reduce the cost of goods and services in the country. Now, in this life right now, things are so tough, right? If you can save $10, $20 from your shoppings and all that, buy something, save it and use that for something else, than for you to lose $20 for something you probably got for less the last time. So, robbery. And that's something, that's what we want to see. Policies that actually really impact people, not when you are using them to borrow money that you are going to steal and say you want to use that to feed them. They want to feed all of you. They want all of you to become so poor that they will need to feed you every 3 months. use your name, use your frustration, your situation, to collect loan, okay? And they can come and speak grammar to you and say, don't worry, we understand your frustration, okay, don't worry. We'll soon share food in your streets, and hopefully you get some. That's Nigeria. And finally, I don't know if the Abia people are just so overjoyed that they have somebody that is actually doing something they can ask a question about. Alex Otti. Or all of these things happening in Nigeria is not affecting them in Abia. It's either one or two or all of the above, right? Here is Alex Otti in his convoy somewhere in Abia, driving on a newly renovated or reconstructed road. Well, maybe it is worth it. So people came out to show our governor.
Why must they be opening it? I don't understand. What's the meaning of that thing?
I mean, it could be all of the above. So, and I've told you this, if you have not been following the story of Abia states, you will never understand how lucky they feel they are. After 24 years, this is the first time they actually have something to show for participating in this demonstration of grace led by criminals. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, the Nigerian government, they have dropped the charges against that Binance executive guy. Let me go and check his name again. His name is a little bit, like a long one. So his name is Gambarayans. He's an American. You know, remember there were two. One of them escaped, and they told us that they found him in Kenya. Well, they are working on how to return him back to Nigeria. But now that won't be necessary because the FIRS is charging them for tax evasion, that they didn't pay tax. So they asked that they be given $10 billion. That's how much they fined Binance. And that one said that you will never receive 10 billion shishi in buying, and they stuck by that. So they went to court. So today, the Nigerian government dropped the case of tax evasion. But remember, the reason why the guys got picked up was because Tinubu said they were investigating Emefiole and some people looting the Nigerian Central Bank. So, and the money they stole from the Nigerian Central Bank, they said the money was moved via Binance. Binance said, give us the names of these people you are tracking and let us look into our system and see how we can help you. You said that they stole $20 billion. Well, if they stole $20 billion, they didn't move that through our platform because the entire trade in the entire Nigeria, for the time, the time you are talking about, is far less than $100 million, not even up to $200 million, not to talk of $1 billion. Now you're talking about 20 billion. Well, we can help you find if, any of this money, they move any of this money on our platform. So they sent 2 guys to Nigeria to go and meet with Ribadu. Ribadu saw them. He invited them to his office. He locked the door, called other guys. He said, arrest these guys and take them to my guest house. Then the next thing, he called the media. Hello, we have arrested the Binance, the people that helped Emefiole to move $20 billion. Okay, present the evidence. They said, no, we don't have to give you evidence. We want you to give us the login back-end information, login details of all Nigerians that have used Binance in the last 5 years. How? You mean anybody that identified themselves as Nigerians? Yes. Not just those who traded in Nigeria, which all over the world, Nigerians. If they are registered on your platform as Nigerian, we need you to give us their login. We're talking about tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people. Yes. Or else you are not going back to where you come from. They locked the guys up. That was the beginning of the journey, 110 days journey for this Gambarayan. His other guy, that one escaped, ran away, and they found him in Kenya. But when the time came for them to actually press charges on these guys, the charges they brought against them was that they were operating in Nigeria without paying taxes, without having office in Nigeria. They must have office in Nigeria. Are you guys mad? Where is the 20 billion that they said they looted? They shall do the whole thing of story, enter story after story. The ways can't go online where the Lagos Abobakus were posting the Indian fined Binance 1.4 billion. United States of America fined Binance 2 billion. UK fined Binance 4 billion. Can you come find Binance for violating money laundering acts? So Nigeria must charge them. I'm from nowhere, Baba. Bam. These criminals, they were asking for 10 billion naira fine. If you want to go home, you need to pay us 10 billion. At least it's crypto now. Pay us in crypto. Pay us 10 billion naira in cryptocurrency. Sir. That's not how it works. You need to show us what we did wrong. You have to show us that. They say, okay, they couldn't find anything. They said, okay, Nigerians are operating on your platform. Have you ever paid tax to us? Why do you not have office in Nigeria? We never thought it was necessary. But if you think it is, right? So yeah, we can start conversation around that and tell us what we need to do. So today, they said, well, there's no case. The guys have agreed that they will talk to the FIRS. And FIRS have been professional. They are now working around on how to help Binance set up an office in Nigeria and tell them how much tax they should be paying. So all charges have been dropped now because this guy they are keeping is not even a decision-making executive in Binance. He can't make decision. You are holding the wrong person. So if you really want to talk, let this guy go. So today, a judge ruled that you can go. However, there are some still few gray areas to clear. And once the government says he can, then he can. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, all the noise about Binance and then how they ruined Nigeria economy, that the Agbadorians, the Agbadomites, the Batidiot, the bad starts, I've been saying, you remember now, the reason why Nigeria Naira was crashing was because of Binance. They arrested the Binance representatives. Nigeria Naira enter Kana further. Now, we don't know who they are blaming now. They are actually not really blaming anybody now. They just surrendered. Hands up. If Nigeria, if Naira want to enter 5,000, they go. We can no longer hold it. We've done our best. That's the kind of the situation right now. Binance is not to be blamed anymore. It must be evil spirit. There must be some evil spirit that is making it difficult for Nigeria Naira to fight back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is true. The evil spirit fighting Nigeria Naira, Nigeria economy, Nigeria security, the evil spirit fighting all of you, fighting your destiny, fighting your progress, the evil spirit that you have been told about all your life. Those evil spirits, they are actually the pictures of the criminal politicians you have in your lives. You have them as local government administrators. You have them as state administrators or national administrators. Those are the evil spirits. You are just fasting and praying to come and see Holy Spirit to conquer them. Holy Spirit, conquer the evil spirit. Baba, you did deceive yourself. Now, face-to-face spirit, which is you would have to face the evil spirit, because the evil spirits are those who are telling you to fight and kill your fellow brothers, because they are fighting for you. They are not. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much this evening. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you that have been reaching out, asking about Agbeke and all that. So she's, pulling it together and coming out together. And this is also the time where I have to be multitasking, okay? I have to look after the kids, and I have to make sure that Agbeke is also fine. And I also have to kind of put together my program as well. So it's so much, but I'm fine, right? The only thing that will likely be affected is just going to be my hours here, right? But fair enough, we have them already covered for the weekend. So yeah, we will be looking after Agbeke and recovery. So I'm so sorry that has affected a lot of things so far. I hope you will understand. So thank you for spending your evening with me again tonight. I will see you tomorrow. And I'm quite going to see you tomorrow afternoon though. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Stay safe and good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú Ọ̀tà ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé.